I'm just not as loud, I guess. Oh, I guess I should. Oh, okay. We're gonna do that today, okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. Alright, whatever. Alright. What? Oh, right, the anniversary thing. Oh my gosh, I get so many primo gems. That's okay. Wait, how many? Wait, I swear they skipped the day for me. This is the 29th, right? And oh no, wait, yes they did. They skipped the day for me. It's the 27th. That's the 29th. What the heck, Genshin? What? You skipped the day for me. You're making me not get 400 primo gems. Okay, enough for a 10 pull. No, not enough. Okay. Not enough. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Yeah, I'm gonna move this all the way over here. I am so tired, but I'm going to try to speed run this. Not the Archon quest, the commissions. I might just using counter points for the ones I don't want to do. Where's oh?
Who's our target this time?
I know that I want to do this one. All right. All right. Yeah, I think I was just using counter points for the rest.
Take it easy.
Let's see. So defeat all opponents. Alright, yeah, I'm skipping. Where's the crafting table?
Ad Astra. Thank you for
I hope Neko's doesn't take too long. Neko. What was that? I don't know if stream cut that. It just might have. I got you, sir. I have so many iron chunks, I got you. Go. It wasn't long. Alright. And artifact time.
just sharpen my spear. Time to shine. Allow me. Boba, get them. Hey, yeah.
Falling leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Tourists, bring them
That's not. No. I have to check the goblet.
one with wind and cloud.
Covenant of the Deep!
Oh my gosh.
Time to shine! Strike a pose! Hold the line! Boba, get them! Hey-ya!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Terrence, bring refuge! Let's move out.
No way. Bro, there is no way. Why am I even doing this? I have not gotten a single artifact from the set that I want. What is going on?
Let the world collide! Rest and rebuild! You're toast!
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Covenant of the Deep! Let's move on. A brash maneuver! Hold the line! Let my name echo in song!
Oh, finally, and it's not even a good one. Okay. Oh. Let's just get started on this Archon quest, bro. I'm not even gonna mess with stupid artifacts. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm party too.
Need to hire a duelist?
That's Wina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Okie dokie.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it.
Whoa, hold on a second.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never... The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens,
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wina? Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always...
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom, if you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the...
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime.
Probably in her story quest.
But let's get back to business. Wina, how do we use this?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman, experienced enough to steer it in the right...
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you...
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our... He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing...
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar? He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure...
Thank you. We'll go look for...
Good luck. I hope...
Thank you, Wayno. Oh my gosh, this music. I'm loving it so much. Wait. Oh, we're looking for the dude. Okay. This is him. Oh, that actually is him. Wow. That's insane.
Someone admiring the scenery from the... Hello there, are you Vichama?
No.
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
It's not. We're just making stuff up as we go.
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't...
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to...
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name...
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Bro, watch him like betray us or something.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a
Wow, you got all that just from...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime...
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does...
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the...
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you need?
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our... Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes. But I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're...
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Wina spoke highly.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to...
And he's gone.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
A little bit suspicious, if you ask me, Paimon.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Nah, I think we should just leave Kachina there. That's lower. Alright.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Yeah, actually, that's not that bad.
Deal.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you... All right, that's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Ooh, give me.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what.
Thank you so much.
What's wrong, Mualadi?
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Why don't we just go to the Children of Echo's tribe?
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Oh, wow.
Perfect! Thank you.
We need another
How much
portal.
do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
In total? Okay.
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. How's he doing? Malco's been gone for
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield.
Stupid kid.
The
Get
two
out.
made an excellent team and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an... Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything. Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the abyss has caused so much suffering. Anyway, that's the gist of it.
Oh my gosh, we get to play as a Pokemon. Yes! Pokemon. Oh, I don't
Did you
stay
get
as a
everything?
Pokemon.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you go ahead. Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have... I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina,
But that happened several years. The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually
there might not be much hope. But I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the abyss... All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's... Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The...
Look at that golden thing.
Whoa, whoa.
It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Actually, really use Yelan.
Only innocent children and timid adults are scared of thunder. But you're not either of those, are you?
You can't use your skill.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
It's okay. That's why I have Farina. Oh, never mind.
Busted!
Move it.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Foresight brings victory.
Gotcha! Busted! Here comes the catch! Hunt them down! Ready!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
Vichama!
There it is. Ancient
Quick,
name.
take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the abyss is getting stronger.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Vichima. Oh my gosh. What? I'm a Geometry Dash player.
The power of the abyss
I'm a
is
Geometry Dash
strong.
player. I can do this. I played Geometry Dash. I can do it. Oh my gosh.
His power.
I was not expecting that. That caught me off guard.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
Vachima, no.
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible...
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Lolly. Get back!
What? Are you gonna kill him?
Wait!
Oh.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
Oh. Well, I guess you killed him in the process, so I was
We
right.
were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting
Okay. I'll be more careful next time.
Mulani's getting so angry in this Archon quest. I'm liking it.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece.
One Piece!
Where's Vichama?
He's dead, I told you.
Vichama!
Oh, he's not dead. Okay, never mind.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
Shocker, it's been 5 years, bro. He's dead. Dead.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but... And now... It's too late to save him. From the minute he left...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
It's
Let's
Vichama,
just
not
give him some
Vachima.
space.
Why do I keep calling him Vachima? Vichama.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
No way. Did he get the ancient name?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get... I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Oh my gosh.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deep...
A deep...
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, for all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life...
Vichama...
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name, but I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the brave. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still that way. Even if the outcome stayed the same, there are critical junctures in life. And if you don't seize the chance to act, that's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina, I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep
That's good to hear.
Uh-oh.
Strange. My body...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never... Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms. Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Yes,
We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand.
Sure, Mulani. Yeah.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your...
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
What? What's going on?
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
That's Chaska's sister. You dummy.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Ah, so it's Kaya and Diluc all over again.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was she was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, that strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so...
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one... Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually...
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back.
Well, technically I am going abroad.
Again with the... We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the...
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even...
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't...
This is important. If you were in my shoes...
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment...
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me...
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Yes.
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her...
But the person you become when you lose control, that's all...
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display...
I've also told you that managing your condition is equal...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof...
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger...
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I...
Then support me. I'll be back. All you...
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way. Down to the very... It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister.
Thank you.
Anytime.
All right.
If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
About that.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. See, Muloni and I had the same thought.
If only Tone Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
For real, bro.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Yeah, maybe like 2 or 3. There's nothing too big.
Huh? I see. Sounds like it was an... Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
Alright, cool. Where... Bring Kachina's ancient name to Mavika. Okay. I want to be a Pokemon. Let me be a Pokemon. I love being a Pokemon. I took damage from that? That's so dumb. I don't want to be a Pokemon anymore. Hello, llamas, whatever you guys are. I sure hope this is enough. Looks like it is. Oh. Okay. So, okay.
Yeah.
It's not in the... It's not over here, okay. And it's not here either. That where is the... Oh.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The captain.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's still. All you need to do is focus on your goal.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I...
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength...
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Alright, let's go.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various memento.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to this, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to, if you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look.
Okay. And I'm playing as me.
Make sure to handle...
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
So I can hit you with it.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extreme. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of...
Sounds like...
So the owner of the original belt, Katera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
I guess so, yeah. Whatever you say, Paimon.
There are so many jars and potions around here.
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to... Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually had... The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Bruh.
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Oh, you should give it to Paimon. She'll love it. Then she just disappears right in front of, right behind Mofika. And she's gonna appear right back. Yep.
The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Sure, a belt in a jar, and yeah, sure.
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the but there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Of course Paimon doesn't understand it, bro. Paimon doesn't understand anything.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
This is a lie. It's Fontaine.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name.
That does kinda...
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect, while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can... That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power, namely a framework, through which, by holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the In addition, the Sacred Flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's
Oh
my
my
mother,
gosh.
father, younger sister, and the little
Malika lore.
saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
It's kind of rude.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
That's why we gotta shut you up.
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and he would sit on a blanket and eat. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians we were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot.
Wow. Those silly little Pokemon.
My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but it...
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin.
No, I want to hear more
Beyonce,
Mavika lore. I'm
Mulan,
actually
and Chaska.
really curious and
Over here,
invested.
please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Boo, I want more Mavika lore. Boo, Kachina can wait.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer.
Kachina?
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on...
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
I'm sorry. Paimon's stupid wave just caught me off guard.
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyup is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyup saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these...
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
Uh-oh.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough.
Angry Mulan.
We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you.
Kachina, no!
I'm really scared. gonna put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
Oh my gosh, bro, the VA is like trying so much, bro. I'm actually feeling bad, like really bad for Kachina right now.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Be careful.
Kachina!
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
Dangerous. Bro, that's easy. I got this, bro.
This
I'm the
entrance
main
to the Night
character.
Kingdom was left behind after an
can do
abyssal
whatever I want.
invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption.
Are we all gonna die?
That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for...
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the strong...
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really
So
means
I'm
a lot that
assuming
you're
we
willing
get
to
to,
brave these dangers with me.
Play
There's no time to
Mulan.
lose, so...
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can... Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Okay. Here we go. Hello, Mavika. How are you? I'm not an Archon anymore.
Be careful out there. I'll observe the situation from here.
Okay. Higher.
Take it easy.
Can I turn into a Pokemon? Wow, okay. I can't turn into that Pokemon. That was absolutely horrendous. Please tell me there's a Pokemon here. There's no Pokemon here. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic.
Take it easy.
Can I? That's not a... That's not... Oh, it's right here. Pyro and Hydro. I bet. I'll take Arlecchino. Come here.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
Actually, we're gonna get... Are we gonna get Mulan? We're not, okay. Alright.
Take it easy.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks...
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own...
Yes,
a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase in Abyss activity...
So what you're saying is... we're not in for an
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle.
I'm down for that, yeah.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
Paimon, leave.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Oh, heck yeah.
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go. We won't let it...
Exactly, Mulani. Let's go. I want to fight some bad guys.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
Turn into a Pokemon.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's...
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Goodbye, Pokemon. Wait, there wasn't like a chest or anything that I missed.
Gotcha! Overruled! Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Time to shine!
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Torrent, bring refuge! Rest and rebuild!
Where are my minions? Oh, there they are.
Oh, the place we need to go seems really high up.
No, actually, I think it's a little bit low, Paimon. Oh yeah, more bad guys.
Strike a pose!
Billy churros. What are you losers doing here?
Busted! Gotcha! Game's up! Fun's over!
Let the world come alive!
Laid bare. This is where you fall.
Covenant of the Deep! Rest and rebuild!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Overruled. Everlasting as the moon.
Time to shine! Strike a pose! Billowing surge! Allow me!
Gotcha! Game's up! Fun's over!
Transfixed. Witness my rise.
Covenant of the Deep!
Wait, are we supposed to...
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
What do you mean? You can fly.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her.
I'm pushing you through, Paimon.
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Well, because then you wouldn't want to get in.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the...
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all... If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand...
That's it? You really think that little of Paimon?
Yes.
That's not even why Paimon asked!
Yeah, it definitely is.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not...
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all
Wow, that's
manifestations of abyssal
racist,
power.
Paimon, just
Be
because they're
careful.
black.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
And those are the spirits.
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his...
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that. Even after all these... Under the power of the stone, it felt like our... Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of a bit... I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the...
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't... Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Trust rebuild!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Laid to bear.
Actually, what's this?
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
More monsters. No, okay. Why am I all alone? The dude said to stay close, and I'm all alone here.
Did you hear that?
Never mind, Mulani's right here.
What?
And Eon-san.
Never mind.
And everyone
It
else.
was probably
okay.
just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice.
What did it say?
Doesn't
It said
matter.
your mom.
It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too!
Okay, good for you.
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Of course you do. There's Kachina! Kachina! Uh-oh, she's running.
We're here, Kachina! Milani? You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Easy
Good
peasy.
idea. Let's go!
Watch this, bro. This is gonna be the easiest battle. Oh, we get to play as Kachina too. Play the cool music. Play the music.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Everlasting as the moon!
Let's move out. Right here!
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much!
Kachina.
That monster can appear from anywhere! It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just...
Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me?
What?
I can't exactly put it into words, but...
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a...
Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer. It's protected me this whole...
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Bro, she's not doing well. You gotta take her back.
Nothing. Just a headache.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
Maybe Mualani should go with Kachina.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan. Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight. So
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. But that's because we want to help the Y-Up. Not because You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be...
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal.
Thank you for
You're a true...
I swear, I did not mean to skip all that dialogue. They were all so
Does your head
short.
still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine, I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Bro, Mulaney's like an overprotective mother. It's so funny. Oh, I guess we're going over here. There it is.
Y-Up? Y-Up! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Y-Up? Can you hear me? Y-Up?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Y-Up from answering our call. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Alright, let's go.
Careful.
More monsters!
Company.
No way you just used the "We've got company" line. Okay.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down?
You really think that
Courage in the
puny soul
face
could
of you
slow me
killing is
down?
pure.
Oh, shut up.
He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
You killed Malcolm?
He was dead anyways.
He would have dispersed with or without me.
Exactly.
Rather than worrying about him, you may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
We got this.
No, the power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically...
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Milani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our—
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? It comes from our friend. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and—
Well said!
Let's go,
Thank you,
Kachina.
Paimon.
It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
Wait, is it real? Are we only gonna play Mulan and Kachina? Then I might be screwed. Okay. Guys, You want to help out a little bit? All right.
Let's ride! Let's shred, Sharpie!
What the heck? There's so much damage.
Woohoo! Off you go! Right here!
From on high! A glimpse of the future!
Faster! Need a surf? Carving waves!
Hey! What the heck?
Oh, we won! We actually won!
I had no doubts.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so unbelievably happy.
Oh, Mualani, come on now.
I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? What's happening?
Ancient name.
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to... The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone as a... Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the
Tupac!
I fought against the
Oh
Abyss
my
during
gosh!
the invasion 500 years ago.
Tupac.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Oh, if only Tupac was that cool in real life. I only know him for getting shot while sitting in the passenger seat.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have under the name Umoja. You shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Oh my gosh, no way he's doing a fist bump. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty cool. That goes hard. Oh shoot, I love that. Uh-oh, what?
What's wrong, Mualani?
Ah, so many memories. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
I do.
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving...
Paimon thinks she's part of the team. Am I gonna get memories too? No, okay.
Okay, that should be enough. Why up? Why up? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to...
You are already an outstanding child in my...
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, focus on who you want to be. You are all... The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change.
Thank you, Wyatt.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyatt, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We should probably leave right now, guys.
We're out of time.
Yes, we gotta go.
It's the power of the abyss. Quick, we need to run.
Alright, let's do this. I got this. Oh, I guess I get this. What? And I was about to say a ceiling. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run. Hurry up, traveler! Run, run. Ah, run, run. The storm's coming in. The storm. It's Fortnite. The storm is closing in.
The opening in the sky! It's closing! We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Stop.
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick,
Oh, yeah.
through the middle!
Oh my gosh, cinematic cutscene. Let's go.
Faster! We'll never make it!
Yes, we will. We're the main characters. Oh, she's on the shark. No way, we missed it. That's insane. We're the main characters. How did we miss it? How did we miss it? Oh, is Mavika doing something? Oh my gosh. Is Yes! Mavika for the win! Let's go.
You've done well. Now come home.
Bro, put her in a motorcycle, man. Give her a motorcycle. I want to see her doing the Kira slide like Shadow. Rip, guys. Sir, yes sir, yes sir. Oh, I love this music.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
As per usual.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up? She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness. So you're saying her consciousness did all that? Every great display of power comes at a price.
Oh my gosh, no way. Arthur Fist, Arthur Fist, Arthur Fist, Arthur Fist. I'm hoping it took the right screenshot.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro are.
I recommend getting a full checkup. Just to make sure.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well. Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night King. Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon. I'll let her explain everything. We're all up. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Let's go. So when I eat chicken, it's very important to the lore, and it's gonna go down in the history books. Alright. I can tell that we're almost finished. Oh, I just realized we're probably not gonna make it. Oh no. Oh no. No. Come on, Arlecchino, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got this, you got it, you got it, you got it. Bum 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 bum.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Just a little bit, yeah. Looks like somebody did just a tiny bit of spring cleaning.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
Again with the One Piece, dude. I think One Piece is gonna collab with Genshin. I think
I
we're gonna
know
have
you
Monkey
must
D.
have a
Luffy.
lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're...
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think...
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
It's gonna come into play in your master plan.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin.
Can start with your
You've
master
seen it for
plan.
yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Yep. That checks out. It's pretty obvious. Yep.
Huh?
Paimon, don't act so shocked. We knew this was gonna happen.
No. That can't be true, can it?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated
'Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago. All the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory. Nor our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
Unless they are cursed by the... Actually, I don't know. Heavenly principles? I don't know.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitation. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse.
Ah, yes, there you go.
But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great—
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
There's a lot to take in.
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Waya.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods are... If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the Wayab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoid-
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose.
Fuel? So back then...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted and—
But weren't they all precious treasures?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with
You know what
disaster.
you awfully Lockwood? A shenaniganizer and tomfool. No way he's actually awake at 9 a.m. on Sunday. That's insane.
Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. If you still have regrets, Let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the item.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
We're having a victory feast. Is that correct? Oh. She's all alone. More Mavika lore? Screen just... Are we getting more Mavika lore? Did my game... Did my... Okay, I thought my game crashed, but...
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and look. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
I'm loving all these fist bumps in the Archon quest.
For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
Oh, her family.
What about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
Mavuika's fatherless confirmed.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take... Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Mavuika, no.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
We're doing this again. Okay. Dude, it's so cold, bro. I'm freezing. I'm also tired. Oh. Ah! Okay, we're gonna go eat. I forgot. This is Farina's favorite part of the day. Why is it telling us? Oh. Okay.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some... It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just...
Well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of use.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like...
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the night.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just...
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Who would
like,
have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Oh, me too, bro. I hate those guys. Oh. Oh, we got the weekend here dancing. Okay. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina! Woohoo!
Yeah!
Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get...
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
Sure, buddy.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
Oh, now you're sorry.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars.
So, what about you guys?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right. No sympathy for me.
The weekend is ruthless.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words.
What is it?
Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great archon for helping to bring me
Oh,
back.
she's here.
This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrim, they've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out they too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Let's go. Where's
Well
my...
said.
Okay, thank you. I was about to be like, where's my round of applause?
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so... Well, you better get used to it! Next up, undefeated champion! Hey, please don't make fun of me.
I will make fun of you. Alright, yeah, I saw you lurking over here. What are you doing here?
You're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
Oh, brother.
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time. For in 500 years, you could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that
your family?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that, from what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an... She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very... You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long... Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the... The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation...
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but...
Nice, nice, nice.
My
I
lord,
can't wait.
We've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little...
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
What? Bro, what? Who the heck was that? Oh, I finally got my 500 Primo Gem. Who the heck was that? Gotta wait for Act 2. Alright, I'm gonna stand next to my boy right here. Kinich! Okay. Alright, we're standing next to my boy, the dude, the man. Because I'm gonna pull. Okay. There's no better place to pull than right next to Kinich. Let me talk to him actually. What does he have to say?
My apologies. I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero. If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are... But in any case, we're now on the same page. I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
I wonder too, Kidditch. I also wonder when you're coming home. Oh, no way! I have no space? That's insane. Get rid of the... So when is Kinnage coming home? In this temple. Come on, really? You're giving me Lion's Roar. I don't even know how much pity I'm at right now. It's like 50 something. Give me a 4-star character. Give me a 4-star. Oh, actually, no, I don't have C6 of any of those guys. Boo. Boo.
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
What the heck, Kinnage? Whatever. I'll just explore and get more stuff. Why are this guy still moving and clapping?
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Pokemon! Look at all these Pokemon. I'm gonna sit here. Alright. I am going to end stream now and grind. Grind. So I can get Kinnage. I'm at like, I think that's 54 pity, so I'm close to soft pity. I want Kinnage. So, yes. Get me out of here. I'm finally going to end stream. So, I will grind and maybe get Kinnage. Hopefully get Kinnage. If not, then I'm screwed. So I will see you guys later.